What's up guys, what's going on? It's Ryan here, RhyBeats. If you guys were part of the giveaway, you guys would have seen... What is that on my ceiling? Well, today I was gonna do a Q&A, but I wanted to address the big comment last week or so. I know Vega Print commented a little bit on it. He gave me a shout out. What's up, Vega? Regarding marketing. I wanted to put my twist of it. Marketing is a little different. You know, it's a little difficult as far as getting out there and marketing yourself. Oh, and it's always different in different areas wherever you live and the counties and all this stuff. So this is a little disclaimer. This is how I do it as far as how I market myself to getting more clients. Okay, but I wanted to piggyback on Vega 23. If you guys don't know who he is, check him out on YouTube, Vega 23, about being ready. He is definitely correct about being ready, because if you're not ready to take on a project, why put yourself out there? Because the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to devalue your business and yourself. You know, if a customer wants a 6-color print, you know, water-based or whatever it is, and you can't fulfill it, and you're asking them to give you a try, and it's not gonna work out. Okay, make sure you know the number of prints, colors that you can do. Make sure you have your own price sheets. Make sure that you call within your city or the cities around you and figure out how much they're charging, so you know how much you should charge. You know, make sure you know how much a contract printer will charge. Those people, the automatics, how much they charge for 1-color, 2-color, 3-color, whatever it is. And same thing goes with the manual screen printers. Figure out how much they charge. Okay, make sure you know your numbers before you get into marketing yourself and talking to clients. And that also based on the garments. For me, I think you should get your 3 basic garments, your 100% cottons, and then your 50/50s and your tri-blends. Figure out which ones that you are more comfortable printing on, and offer that to your clients. You know, of course the clients would want other things, but it gives a general idea of what you can do and the type of prints that you can provide them. And the other thing are your consumables, your marketing items that you can give to the client, whether it's in the form of a business card like this, or in the form of a flyer like this. So yeah, make sure your business cards are ready, make sure your flyers are ready, and make sure your website is ready. You know, even a basic website that just gives your contact information, a couple of pictures of what you do, you know, and things like that. So either that or even Instagram. Instagram works. Alright, so let's talk about clients for a second here. Clients, well, you have to figure out what clients you're going after. Whether it's your guy down the street that does all the birthday stuff, or the celebration stuff, whatever it is. Or you have another guy that does clothing brand. You know, of course the clothing brands, they want t-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve tees, all that stuff. Or you want the corporate accounts, which they do t-shirts, polos, jackets, etc. Okay, so you gotta figure out what clients you want to go after, because that dictates your pricing, right? What I mean by that is, you know, different types of garments, different types of styles, the cost is different. So you have to, going back to being ready, make sure that you know what your cost is for your 1-color tees, your cost for 1-color hoodies, your cost for 1-color polo shirts for corporate, you know, those type of things. Make sure you have your prices ready and a breakdown ready, because they'll ask you right up front. You know that they'll ask you right up front. Alright guys, so let's talk a little bit about marketing. Again, a little disclaimer, this is how I market my business. It doesn't really apply to everybody, but if you can get something from it, that'll be great. So other than what everybody knows is friends and family, which is the biggest thing, is word of mouth, right? I can't stress enough how big word of mouth is, because when someone talks about your services to other people, it solidifies that you're basically doing a good job, and they're more than happy to pass it along to another person. So yeah, so other than that, let's put that aside, because that's a given, I guess you can say. Let's try to talk about getting other projects, other jobs. So my mentality is pounding the pavement. Going to take an hour of your time, take 2 hours of your time, you know, going to different businesses in an area, in one day do this area, another day do this area, or whatever it is, however you're gonna do it. Just make sure that you have a strategic plan on how to do it. It's kind of the same thing as guerrilla marketing, because what happens is you're basically going to people and trying to offer up your business to them. The worst thing they can say is no, right? If they do, move on. If they say maybe, or if there's a sign of indication that they might be interested, or they probably need more information, don't tell them that, oh yeah, I'm good at customer service, I'm good at quality control, whatever it is, and then the outcome is not great. And that's bad for your, whatever you tell them, they're gonna honor you for that. Make sure that you do what you tell them, okay? Especially the corporate world. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Going back to it, the first thing is being ready. Make sure you know the number of prints that you can do, and know your price sheets. The price sheets include like your garments, what are your costs for your 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, whatever it is on this type of garment, and then this type of garment. Make sure you know your numbers, okay? And then the next thing is make sure you have your business cards, your website, a flyer, whatever it is they can give to a potential client. And then the clients, whether it's going to be your corporate clients, your private clients, your one-offs, or the person next door, whatever is doing the party, your groups, whether it's your baseball club or I don't know, whatever club, and then your of course your clothing brand people. Just make sure you kind of know which direction you're going to, or you're going to sell. I would suggest not try to sell to everybody. Just find your lane first and then branch off from there. Whether you're gonna do with the schools first, try to get the schools, and then try to do the clothing brand. Don't try to do all at once. I suggest not to until you feel that you're ready for your other clients, your other clientele. Just make sure that you're ready. I mean, if you think you're ready, by all means go for it, and make sure you're 99% satisfied with your prints and you're okay giving it to the client. Okay. The other thing is customer service, customer service, customer service, customer service. The client always, some clients, majority of clients feel like they should be number one. You know, they should be the first person you talk to, the last person you talk to. They're always asking you about deadlines. When is my project gonna be here? When did you get my shirts? How do they look? And so forth. Just make sure your customer service and communication is on point, because that's what you know. I find that a lot of customers would have the customer service way up top, other than the print. You know what I'm saying? And last but not least, the actual marketing, other than your friends and family, guerrilla marketing. Just go and do it. Make some phone calls. If you can't leave the house, if you can't dedicate an hour or two to talk to businesses or talk to other clients, the phone, get on the phone, get on the email, whatever it is that you have to do to contact that person, so there's a trail. That'll be great. One last thing is make sure you have everything in writing, meaning that if they approve it, make sure you have it in writing, in approval, email, whatever it is, before you even start. Because last thing you want to do is to start a project and it's the wrong color, or start a project and it's the wrong size, whatever it is, make sure everything is approved. Okay. I hope that makes sense. I know I feel like I'm kind of gibberish. If you have any more questions, leave them below. Hope that makes sense. I hope this makes sense. This is just how I do it. This is how I have been doing it, and I'm always looking for new ways to market myself. But this is the core stuff that I do. How I market myself to different clienteles, especially like the corporate people. Yeah, just get out there and do it. Alright, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Our regular Q&A will be next week. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.